My adult kid moved home unexpectedly and it's causing issues, F40/NB20. A few months ago my adult kid Alex came home from college for a visit that was supposed to be a couple weeks and has just stayed. Alex told me about a week after they got here that they weren't going back. I told them if they weren't going to school they needed to be working or babysitting younger siblings, for pay, and doing chores. They agreed but now aren't doing much of anything besides sleeping all day and gaming all night. I've always told Alex that if they lived at home as an adult they would have these expectations, so this isn't a surprise. About a month before the visit I had separated from my spouse. Their stepdad, I have other children and finances are really tight. I'm currently living in a much smaller place than before and Alex is living in my room. I had set it up for them for the visit, so they could enjoy some privacy. I've been sharing a room with my younger kids for months now and going insane. I love my kid but was definitely not prepared for this long term and honestly not in a position to fully support them right now. So I'm really very frustrated by this whole situation. Alex has anxiety and depression, so I'm not terribly surprised that the college idea wasn't working out. It's one of the reasons I talked to them about the if you live here expectations a lot when they were a teen. I think it's reasonable for an adult to pitch in around the house and have some sort of work to do. TLDR, I need my adult kid to pull their own weight a little at least. How do I have this talk with them? Edit. Everyone so far, thank you so much for the good advice and reminders and support. Every post I've read so far has been helpful in some way. I have to hit the hay because my little ones get up really early, but I'll be checking back in the morning. Alex, we need to talk about some issues. First off, I know you don't want to be sharing a room with your siblings, but they deserve a space away from me and I need some privacy again. The initial setup was organized based on the knowledge that you were visiting. Now that you are living here the bedroom setup is not tenable as is, so I need you to move your things into the kids' room by /this Friday so I can have my room back. I will also be putting you on the chore chart as everyone who lives here pitches in with household chores. As well, you are not upholding your end of our agreement, which was that you needed to be working or babysitting in exchange for rent here. I need you to either move out or get into therapy and focus on your mental health within the next /30 days or I will have to evict you. I love you but the situation is not working for me and cannot continue as is. Or whatnot. My mom had to have a similar talk with me. Honestly, just don't beat around the bush. Tell Alex what needs to change and what the consequences will be if it doesn't. It's gonna be embarrassing to hear no matter how it's put. So just get it out there and give them a chance to figure out how to meet expectations. The one thing I can always count on my mom for is telling me the hard things that other people aren't telling me. I usually feel ashamed and embarrassed, but once I take a day to process that, I am motivated to tackle the change, even if I only do it at first to avoid another embarrassing talk. It turns out to always be things I need to hear and I eventually start doing it for myself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. It's free. Check out some other videos I've made.